fresh scent of delivering love in the morning. Plus, the extra cash for Drew here doesn't smell bad either. Who knew heartbreak could be so good for business? Whoever you are out there, just know, Janet sees you.
What if my type 2 diabetes takes over?
What if all I do isn't enough? Or what if I can do diabetes differently?
Now you can with once weekly Mounjaro. Mounjaro helps your body regulate blood sugar.
Virginia and East Carolina, and he asked this week how many times has someone showed up to practice on Thursday, played Sunday? Oh yeah, Baker Mayfield did that. Now Kurt Bankert looking to do the same thing. Released by the Panthers in the 5th, claimed by the Rams in the 6th, game-winning drive against the Raiders this past December 8th. Bankert showed up in a trade with Houston for linebacker Drew Lewis.
Vegas, we're going. 180. 180.
4th different quarterback to take a snap for San Antonio in 6 games, and they try to run it with John Hillman. A fine wood.
Bankert's a really good player, too. I mean, just a gamer, guy that's spent quite a bit of time in the NFL, 4 years total, 3 with the Falcons and 1 with the Green Bay Packers. He's a gamer, man. He just knows how to make plays. So I think it's a huge pickup for San Antonio.
Hey, Vegas, we're going.
Live line has dropped to 29 and a half.
180.
Jay Basher won there.
Nickel.
So show up on Thursday, get 1 practice in. Back in the field Friday.
Dino Cafe, 75 Dino Cafe.
Rendino a little earlier on a nice third long conversion. That little delayed angle route. See if it's a similar play right here.
Four-man rush. Baker trying to get out of there. The spin move. That got him a few more before he took the hit from Payne. Baker last time throwing competitively was at the NFL Combine. He was one of 2 veteran quarterbacks invited in to throw to the receivers in Indianapolis.
We got to reiterate to him. We got to walk through him on the mic.
Yeah.
And San Antonio will punt it away. Spread wing. Going to try to reverse. Powell fakes it. Now scored on the reverse of the XFL a couple of years ago, but loses ground here. And there's a flag down.
Ineligible downfield on the kick, number 20.
Okay, yeah, okay, so we're going to have a choice of a re-kick.
Re-kick.
Can't imagine they'd like
ineligible kicking team player downfield. The 5-yard penalty is enforced at the previous spot. Replay 4th down.
Pardon me, that would the Renegades' choice, obviously, to re-kick with the ball sitting at the 12. Cole's the banker. Cole?
Kurt, first live action since September of 21. Just tell me how that felt.
Feels good to be out there, get hit a little bit. A little miscommunication on 2 days, but we'll get there.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
I'd say a little miscommunication is understandable after first couple days. I liked what he saw, though. He saw Vasher in a one-on-one situation.
I didn't think it looked great. Still in space? Yeah.
Once we do the re-kick, we will say hello to Mr. Drew Plitt.
See the interaction there on the sideline, Katie, between starting quarterback and the backup quarterback. And that guy is as important to you playing well as anybody on that sideline.
Now Hall, being speedy, showing it off. Speedy Hall out to the 44. Let's get to Katie.
Let's go.
Well, Drew Plitt coming out now. 4th different quarterback we've seen in this game. Preseason with the Bengals last year.
We got 11 personnel.
Did you have the over on 3.5 quarterbacks seen?
We got too many. We got too many.
I did.
If you did, you are good to go as soon as this snap goes live.
We go. Gun dice right. 200 jet. Sticky on black. Ready?
32-yard gain by having him repunt.
Asphalt,
Should be
asphalt.
a nice, easy completion here to get
380.
Drew Plitt's day started. One in the flat, a little sit down right there.
The Ball State Cardinal, and Vander Esch couldn't get his hands underneath it.
Here, gun double right off. Colt 3, Y arc, F bubble on 1, right? Here we go. Hey.
We just gave a hand signal at the top.
Davion Smith for Michigan Wolverine picks up 3.
Tom, you guys mentioned the extra quarterbacks. Bob Stoops actually came up to me before the game and said, hey, I just want to emphasize for you and your TV crew, no quarterback has done anything wrong. We are going to play both today, but it's not because of any deficiency for any quarterback. So
good to know. With that being said, he also mentioned, talking to him this week, that neither quarterback has really wowed and grabbed the starting spot.
Here we go. Double drag. Hut. We're waiting.
There's the drag, and just behind him to Arconado. That's his first catch. Gain of 11.
Nice job getting that out on time. Felt the pressure coming. They went with edge pressure. Knew he had to throw it early. Anticipated the throw, and Arconado also did a really nice job coming back to the ball, getting friendly, and making the play.
We go, touch.
Pump. There's the goal. Not on the same page with Sal Cannella.
Hey, stay back from there.
11, gun double right, Colt 5, Colt 5, F bubbled.
We go.
Colt 5 should be a handoff inside.
Colt 5, F bubble on black. Ready?
But you also have the opportunity to throw the bubble up top. Here's your F.
Hey, here we go. Touch.
He'll just run just like this if you like it.
Sloppy. A move on the outside.
I'll start on both sides. Ball start on both sides, or you had something else? Yeah.
Ball start. Offense, number 80. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
Here we go. Gun trips left. Delta 2 on black. Ready?
Part of the challenge is, too, with quarterbacks rotating in and out, you become comfortable with the rhythm and the cadence of one guy. But when you're changing guys, I've already seen a few false starts in this game. It's probably because they're a little inconsistent with just how the cadence sounds.
Smith met as soon as he had the reception. It'll be a pickup of 6. And that's going to leave third at about 9.
Be interesting here
Here we go, 11.
if it is 4 down territory.
Gun trips right off.
With this part of the
nudge,
field.
3 jet, Z chase, X dagger, hook flat on 1, right?
It's the 3rd time now that they're going to that dagger route. Been there a couple times, just haven't been able to get it completed.
To Canella, and a big hit and a flag coming.
Holding. Offense, number 73. 10-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
The old form tackle technique never works well, guys.
No. Surprised they're taking it here as opposed to getting off the field on 4th down. It looks like they're having a little bit of communication. Yeah, there you go. They're going to decline it, and it's going to be 4th and 8.
Marquette King had a fantastic punt late in the game against San Antonio last Sunday night that he killed inside the 10-yard line. That's a danger zone because here in the XFL, if your punt results in a touchback, the ball comes all the way out to the 35.
It really incentivizes offenses to go for it in this part of the field. So that would have been, knowing this is going to be a low-scoring game, though, you definitely don't want to give the opposition great field position. But if he kicks in the end zone, it's a 4-yard punt.
On the right side of the Arlington line.
They want it. False start offense, number 36. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
You heard some people through the microphone saying decline it. I would have declined that.
It's all the special teamers here on the San Antonio sideline, G-Mac.
Yeah, if I was San Antonio,
what you're thinking.
Exactly. I mean, just make the punt a little bit more difficult. A little less room.
King skies this one. And a fair catch taken at the 11-yard line by Landon Akers. 32-yard punt. 3-0 San Antonio. Second quarter. We'll be back after these messages. And a word from your ABC station.
if I forget what's on what side, I'm gonna point to a side. I'm like, hey, what's over here?
Yeah, that's great.
Hey, we gotta talk him through all these plays. We gotta just help him. Even if he knows it, we gotta reiterate to him.
You saw Kurt Banker talking with last week's starter Reed Sinnott and Hines Ward saying we're going to help him out.
I love that too. I mean, look, I don't know. I forget which side the play is. I mean, I totally get it. But the good news is the offensive coordinator can be in his ear all the time. So I would, if I were Jimmy Johnson, be talking my quarterback through every single play. Hey, just so you know, right here, we're going to go right this.
Pistol spray right. Let's go bad 8 gum alert. Spread out, guys. Spread out. Pistol spray right. Bad 8 gum alert.
Jimmy Johnson can communicate all the way through the snap if he cares to. That Patrick out of Florida State, back-to-back carries, and that will leave him with a 3rd and 2. San Antonio 2 of 5 on 3rd down today.
Floss left. 269 stick Z spacing. Floss left, 269. Vegas.
You're going to get stick route here, and then some spacing route to the top.
180.
Here comes pressure on 3rd and 2. Got rid of it in time, but it's a little too high. And Dion Yelder couldn't bring it in.
And there was a lot of room there, too. Like to get that ball on him just a little bit faster so that defender to the outside can't retrace and make a play on it. Still, that's one that Yelder absolutely has to reel in on a 3rd and short situation.
That's right.
San Antonio kicked the field goal on its 2nd possession, but 3 out of the 4 possessions have ended in a punt. Here's Powell, the 30. First 3 miss, stays on his feet, and Joe Powell carries it all the way to midfield. 50-yard punt, 19 on the return. Saturday afternoon on ABC, the NHL's top team, the Boston Bruins, travel to Pittsburgh to take on Sidney Crosby and the Penguins. Penguins scrabbling to make the playoffs as one of the Eastern Conference wildcard teams. It's Saturday, 3 o'clock Eastern on ABC, and also streaming live, as always, on the app.
If you haven't watched the Boston Bruins, watch that game. They are phenomenal. The East, in general, is amazing, but my goodness, Boston is just on another level.
In Tampa Bay to clinch the Atlantic yesterday. Ball's on the ground. San Antonio with the scoop, and Jordan Williams is going to take it to the house. 39-yard fumble return after Delonte Scott forced it out. Jordan Williams was out of football for 3 years.
He was a great job retracing on the zone read, gave him a pull look, and then reacted quickly, but stripping the ball from Clint, who's got to be better. It's a huge play.
Oh!
Hey, get back!
3 years out of the game of football since he finished his career at Baylor. And San Antonio, we don't kick extra points in the XFL, is going to go for 2 from the 5-yard line. They're 0 for 2 on 2-point conversions. Puma pass back in at quarterback. Incomplete. Trying to find Vasher. Strip sack on Drew Plitt gave San Antonio some more points.
A terrific defensive play. And there he is. Pulls the ball loose. It's picked up and it's to the house as the Brahmas are rolling here in Arlington.
whether we take the dive or take the quarterback. But the quarterback got his feet a certain way whenever he want to pull it, like he did the last game. Called it hard, took a chance. And, you know, for us on defense, we always want to get the ball out. And I know my brother's hunting, so I knew as soon as it coming out, I knew one of my brothers was going to get it. And we was going to get on the scoreboard so we get up early so we can keep dominating on defense. So I just playing, man. Can't do it without my brothers coming out, hunting. And, you know, we all coming. So it's easier to take risks like that whenever you got boys all around you who just want to fly and hunt. So
quarterback's feet told you. What? Tell us what the feet told you. What does he do?
It's just like his read steps is just different whenever he's handing it off. And the Raider, it's just a lot when you just looking at it. Take a lot of film and a lot of studying and some great coaches to get that little stuff down. So. Sorry, I got a little tired, but
good. Thank you, Delonte. Good. No, it's good stuff.
Yeah, we just gotta keep going, keep attacking the ball, and hopefully come out with a dub.
Thank you.
And so Kyle Sloter now in a quarterback for Arlington. Letty Brown is his running back. 1st and 10. Brown's first carry produces a 4-yard gain. Meanwhile, while the interview was going on, Delonte Scott's brother Mike, his twin, rolling his own camera.
That's awesome. Trying to get his buddy to laugh.
1-yard gain for Letty Brown. And it's quickly 3rd down for Arlington. Down 9. Came in favored by 3.5.
Left south. 82 F-jerk smash all one. Ready?
Should be working the F right here over the middle on a little bit of an option route.
Sloter's able to find Brandon Arconato. And that's good for an Arlington first.
I think they need to continue to spread San Antonio out. San Antonio in the front seven is really good. Very stout against the run, very solid across the line of scrimmage. But if you can
Orange forward.
OTQ.
3rd and 2. Deep ball. Incomplete. Coverage downfield by San Antonio's Terrell Bonds.
really well covered there by Bonds. Ball was thrown just slightly inside and just a touch short. You see him turn around, locate the football, get that hand up, and deflect the pass. Perfect world, you'd love to throw a little more air and allow that receiver to run underneath it, but Sloter putting it more on a line drive, which made it a little bit easier for the defender to make the play.
Marquette King. Fred Brown immediately swallowed partner Terrell Bonds, who goes down. There is a flag on the play down at the 20 after the 39-yard punt.
22.
Yeah, it was a mouthpiece. Yeah, that's what it didn't look.
It wasn't a flag. You did Blandino.
It was a yellow mouthpiece.
Katie George, what do you got?
Thanks, Tom. Kyle, a bit of a frustrating start offensively. What needs to take place to kickstart it?
Yeah, we got to throw the ball. I think that's about it. They're loading the box, 7 guys. We're running the football. We got to throw it.
Thank you.
Yep.
4 of 7 through the air for the former Southern Miss and Northern Colorado quarterback. Option look and pass taken down after gain of 3. Catch an all-new episode 5 of the XFL docuseries Player 54, Chasing the XFL Dream. It's Thursday at 3:30 Eastern on ESPN2, and then available to stream on ESPN+. Directed by Peter Berg, it's a 9-part docuseries that chronicles the creation of the XFL under new ownership and provides an all-access look at all 8 teams to make the postseason. One of these two will be coming out of the XFL South, and San Antonio could get back in this playoff race with a win this afternoon.
Gotta have it for San Antonio today, and they're playing inspired so far, especially on the defensive side. See, a loss here would essentially eliminate them and put Arlington's magic number at 1. Obviously a gotta have it situation to avoid the season sweep as well.
Here we go. Hey, JP, come high.
Be careful with that play clock again.
And he missed it again. San Antonio.
Timeout, San Antonio, their first of the half. 30 seconds.
San Antonio got the timeout, I believe.
The time changes. Like, it ain't always 25. You just gotta pay attention to that.
30 seconds.
And so I have one play before the 2-minute warning.
All right. Hey, you good? Hey, Real. Why do the time change on the, why do it be higher than 25 sometimes?
What's a 35-second normally, unless you have a penalty. Then it goes to 25. So it starts out at 35.
What was the penalty?
I don't know what we had before. It was probably on 30. It was probably on 25.
I want to ask you about drawing pass in the play clock. He's talking about where it starts, but how often should a quarterback reference the play clock when he's at the line of scrimmage? When do you look back and when you just count down from 25?
You already have that kind of natural instinct to feel like, all right, it's getting close, it's getting close. So the second you break the huddle, you check it, you see where you're at. That's normal mechanics. If you're low, then you automatically have to start talking. So if you're under 10, 12 seconds, that's when you would say, hey, Omaha, which means you'd snap it a little bit earlier on first sound. So you really need to check it as soon as you exit the huddle.
They're down for San Antonio. Pass incomplete. Trying to find Landon Akers. And that will send us to the 2-minute warning. San Antonio with a field goal and a strip sack touchdown. And that'll send us away for the 2-minute warning. Choctaw Stadium to site. The visiting Brahmas with the lead here in the first half.
Make your first move. You got to be kidding me. Oh, jeez. That is so bad.
Scoop and score, baby. I love it. Hey,
we have
keep
to.
blowing your butt up.
Yes,
all
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Jordan Williams with the scoop and score, the game's lone touchdown. And a game that came in with the lowest total in the XFL season at 33 is still trending towards the under. Red Wings punt is a line drive, pushes Joe Powell back to the 14-yard line. And with 1:45 to go after that 59-yard punt, Kyle Sloter's back out at quarterback. Greg, it was pretty simple. He told Katie, we just got to throw the ball. Why does he say that?
Because if you look at San Antonio defensively, I mean, they are really selling out against the run. So spread them out, throw it, be aggressive. I think Arlington is just playing things way too close to the vest here in the first 28 minutes. And you heard Sloter a second ago, hey, 2-minute mode, reminding everybody after this first snap, going to start to go with a little tempo, probably some no huddle.
Renegades 1-4 against the spread this season. Came in 3.5-point favorites. They'll run it on first down. There's room there for Davion Smith and a pickup of 8. Here comes the tempo.
For Indy 2, you have your 2-minute offense. Really a small package of plays, probably 7 or 8 plays, all with names similar to that, where you can just get to the line, everyone knows their responsibility, and you can go.
Timeout taken by Arlington. Davion Smith took a shot south of the belt, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
All right, I'm going to go with Maestro or Beethoven, Chuck.
A classic.
Right. Middle field, let's go. Wristband 31, Beethoven. Wristband 31, Beethoven.
Listen up, listen up, listen up. Hey, right here, right here. Hey. We got gun 10 feet right, both close. 83, Beethoven on 1. Ready?
Where's Beethoven?
I mean, Beethoven's obviously a dog, right? He also is a writer, a musician, right? So I don't know. It could be some type of dog concept, or it could be a music concept. I have no idea.
3rd and 2. Sloter incomplete. Broken up by Bonds. I got to admit, when I hear Beethoven, dog is not the first place I go.
You never watched
Beethoven?
Beethoven?
It's a great movie, don't get me wrong.
Phenomenal.
Classic.
Why do you not like dogs?
My dog's name is Ludwig. 4th and 2.
What's
Arlington.
his middle name, man?
Yeah, that's right. Forced to punt it away. Considering the other option from his co-offensive coordinator was Mozart, I'm going to guess that it was a music theme. King skies this one. Bonds. The 15. I love you trying to figure this stuff out on the fly. Some is common, some is proprietary, some is brand new by team. You put McElroy on the spot. Speaking of being on the spot, maybe a preview of the XFL Championship coming your way tomorrow night, a Monday night edition on ESPN2. Houston is at DC. Taylor Zarzour gets his first taste of the XFL play-by-play. Ludes, Harry Douglas, and Stormy will be on site in DC. Crowd's going to be fantastic, as you can guarantee again. The Defenders are 3-0 at home, playing in front of the Beer Snake. Defenders 5-0, up next 4-1. Kurt Banker back in at quarterback. Same route for Basher he tried in the first series. Both times they've been off the mark. Is that quarterback or receiver?
I think it's just the chemistry. I mean, right there, Banker is thinking back shoulder. Basher's thinking he's going to take the top off. So just repetitions that you just don't get in a 48-hour period.
We go! Movement and the ball on the ground, and Banker's got a fall on it.
Here we go.
Let him use their timeouts.
Hey, everything's Omaha, Blue Go. Come on.
You can see that snap right on the shoelaces. Banker does a good job of hopping onto it.
Missed an opportunity.
Turn.
Renegades didn't bother using the timeout. There's a 3rd and 16 coming for San Antonio. And the Brahmas will stop the clock with 18 seconds left in the half.
A little surprised there that Arlington wouldn't call timeout. I mean, you have a chance, nothing else, come after the punt and maybe get a piece of it. I would think they'd try to steal some points before the end of half, especially given the field position and just how likely it is that they're going to have possibility for a long field goal.
Here we go. I don't know yet.
Offense needs all the help they can get on both sides.
Hey,
meanwhile, Brahmas
on 2 minute right now. Omaha,
will be in the desert to take on Vegas next week. That's on ESPN2 on Saturday.
It's going to be a draw.
Obviously finishing
I don't know yet.
with 3 straight home games in what should be an awesome setting there in San Antonio. You got winless Orlando, and Vegas has 1 win. So this thing could turn around very quickly with a win today.
Good paint. Good paint.
With paint? What do you do with paint? Draw? Paint?
Yeah. How about a draw?
Yeah, there you go.
I was going charcoal, but John Hillman on the draw. Arlington will now burn a timeout. 12 seconds left in the half. This will be the 2nd time this season Brahmas have held an opponent scoreless for a half. Held first place Houston scoreless in the 2nd half of the Week 3 meeting.
Yep.
I always wonder with a situation like this, with the offense really struggling. Now I'm coming after this punt. Full punt block, go after it. Because even if you rough the punter, San Antonio is not anywhere near field goal range.
Our 10th punt of the first half. Powell. Finds it. Runs through the first. And it's taken down at the 25-yard line. Once again, going the wrong direction. 47-yard punt, lost 7 on the return. Time for some Capri Suns and orange slices. We hit the half. San Antonio with a 9-0 lead. Give you full locker room access. Look back at the best of XFL from Week 5. Game 3 of the weekend. Hines Ward's Brahmas trying to climb back up in those standings. And they pitched a shutout here in the first half. It's the end of the first half here in Arlington. And when we return, we'll take you inside the locker room, get you all the access you need. You're watching the XFL on ABC.
In a
directed this 9-part docuseries that chronicles the creation of the XFL under new ownership and provides an all-access look at all 8 teams. Let's take you inside the Arlington locker room.
Down the field. And that's what we got to be able to do. You understand? You know, I'm not going to sit here and wait for this situation or that one. So let's get ready to get play. Understand what it is that's going to take us to get there. All right? And just stay with it. Just stay with it and trust it. All right? Let's go, guys. Let's go.
So if you have backside of an knee, backside of let's do a good job. Hey, staying fit on that. Be ready for squeeze scrape. Okay? We'll have answers whether we go, hey, whether.
Backside.
Just remember, you come backside and outside, you got to be at the same level as the ball. Because if you're not, you cut back and go around. Tackle for a loss. Let's go and get it.
Let's check in with Cole Kubelik.
Joey, you've handled the edge defenders, outside linebackers. Your group's been fantastic, but you came in extra intense at halftime. What was the message you wanted to deliver?
Well, we still got a nasty tape on our mouth for what happened for us a week ago. So, you know, we played 30 minutes of good football, but it's going to take 60 minutes to win this game. So I'm just trying to let the guys know we did a good job, but we got to play harder, stop the run, continue to tackle, work on our tackle a little bit, and I think we'll be all right. Delonte was explaining to us how the feet of the quarterback basically allowed him to go get that strip on the zone read. Is that one of the advantages of playing a team in back-to-back weeks? Well, you get some advantages, just like they get some advantages of playing us back-to-back weeks. But Delonte, he's a freak. He's a freak of nature, man. He just made a great play. Delonte did what Delonte do. He went out there and made a big-time play for us and got the ball out the quarterback hand. I don't know, man. He said it was good coaching. I take that, too, but that dude's Avatar. He's a good player. Thanks, Coach. Yep.
The result was a 45-yard fumble return by Jordan Williams after the Delonte Scott strip sack. Remains the only touchdown in this game, with the Brahmas leading 9-0. There's Williams on the right. Talk about the sack with Joey Porter.
You love the interaction, too. Obviously, Joey Porter, such an incredible player in his own right. Being able to pick his brain is just so incredibly valuable for those edge defenders.
Let's get to the Arlington locker room. Here's Katie.
Thanks, Tom. I'm with Sal Cannella. Coach Hayes gave a pretty impassioned speech there to get the offense going. What do you see? What needs to happen in this second half?
I just think we make plays. We need to do stuff. We're going to stretch the ball down the field. We need to do something to put them on their heels. I feel like they're loading the box. Or just, you know, we need to answer what they're doing. We need to come back with some punches and just come out fast.
I know it's easy to get frustrated as a collective group. How do you kind of keep that away and stay positive?
I think, honestly, at this point, being frustrated is probably a good thing. I mean, if no one cares, no one really is going to have any passion about it, I mean, nothing's going to change. So I think a little passion, a little fire is good.
Fair enough. Good luck.
Thank you.
That sense of urgency we recognize on the San Antonio side to start. Maybe Arlington needs a dash of it. Let's start the second half after these messages and a word from your ABC station. You're watching the XFL on ABC.
Mass General Brigham. When you need some of the brightest minds in medicine,
for the playoffs. Let's take a look back at the best of Week 5 in the XFL.
We start week number 5 of the XFL season. Let's get it in.
Do these fans in St. Louis love football or what?
AJ said you taught him everything he knows. I'm kind of rooting for them, but hopefully we win by 1.
I was learning to carry the torch, not face the torch.
Backside pressure. Ball is out. Seattle has it.
Zenit gets dropped.
Good job, TJ.
You slid my way. Easy money.
I'll let you stop talking.
Hell no, they can't cover Jeff. Come on.
What a catch. The deck. Touchdown, Vegas.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good move by DiNucci, and his receiver does the rest.
I'm dropping straight time.
It's a work in progress for the odds makers.
DC still been cashing tickets left and right by an average cover margin of nearly 8.5 points per game.
Abram Smith, no one's gonna get him. Touchdown, DC defenders.
They're going to run it right there.
That hole opens up a 70-yard house call for Abram Smith.
Hey, shout out to my mama, teach me how to run.
Intercepted by Arlington.
We got it.
How much fun was that?
Oh, man.
Game 3 of 4 this weekend in the XFL. Tom Hart alongside Greg McElroy. Arlington for the first 5 weeks 1-4 against the spread. Doesn't look favorable here. How can they figure out their offense?
They have to be more aggressive. I mean, they've really tried to run the football. I know that's who they want to be. That's just not who they are, though. They have to spread you out. They have good playmakers. They have good weapons. And they have to start stretching the field, not just horizontally, but they have to stretch it vertically, too, because all these defenders are squatting on the underneath throws.
Arlington to kick to start this up. San Antonio to kick to start the second half. And the Renegades will have an opportunity. They've played 2 different quarterbacks here this game. And that return out to the 26-yard line. Let's take a look at our progressive first half stats. 10 combined punts in this first half. The Renegades have managed 46 total yards of offense.
It's not a pretty box score based on offensive production so far. Not pretty whatsoever, but it's only 30 minutes. Whole new game as Drew Plitt gets the nod here in the second half for the Renegades.
Plitt played his college ball at Ball State, then had an opportunity with the Colts at the NFL level, and Davion Smith with the flag coming in.
I've got a face mask. I didn't get a number, though, on the defense.
Here, Dean Blandino, this officiating.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. The 15-yard penalty will be added to the dead ball spot. Automatic first down.
You can see as he's going down to the ground, you see the left arm there grabbing the face mask. And an obvious call there from the officials.
Kenny Adewuse with the flag. It's the third first down for the Renegades today.
Here we go. Ready.
Some room from Davion Smith, and he picks up the first down. Gain of 13. Back-to-back first downs for Arlington.
Really nice cutback here from Smith. Nothing play side. He sees full flow, and he cuts it back. Breaks a tackle. It continues to fall forward.
Full flow. Was that a nod to progressive?
Absolutely.
It's called corporate synergy.
Absolutely.
380. Hey, we're good. We're good.
Only 2 first downs in the first half, and now a busted play. Plitt got busted. Man, he took a wrong turn and paid for it.
And Plitt was wrong. Everyone else is going to the right. Plitt goes to the left. You heard him say, we're good. He forgot what the play was. That was a run-to-run check, meaning if it wasn't supposed to go right, you flip it, and you go back to the left. He opened the wrong way, thinking the handoff's going to be to the left. And he paid the price for it, that's for sure.
Take a listen.
That was 95.
Yeah, he said 96. I thought it was 95.
Gives him a second and 15. Davion Smith knifes his way through, maybe another face mask, and he takes it to the 35. 2 first downs in the first half, and first downs on back-to-back plays in the second.
See what they go with here. 3rd and manageable, and honestly, I think it's almost 4-down territory, too. I mean,
here we go. Hop to gun triple right tight. 83 scat, wide basic, X snag on 1, right?
Your Y is Sal Cannella. So he's running a basic, which is just right over the middle. Should have an opportunity to work him in man-to-man.
And batted away, trying to fit it into Bader as running behind him. And Cannella thought he was wide open.
And Cannella was wide open. I mean, he gets man coverage. That's your best weapon. When you see man coverage, the 2 positions that you need to look at are tight ends and running backs, because they're being covered most of the time by either safeties or linebackers. So those are your huge advantages. You get man coverage. You got Cannella on the basic. He's wide open. He starts there and works there. This drive's still alive for Arlington.
Long of 43 this season for Russolino. And this one is good from deep. Taylor Russolino bangs it through from 53. And the Renegades, who went punt, 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 fumble, punt in the first half, open the second half with a scoring drive. Well, maybe there's that sense of urgency that Sal Cannella was looking for.
Nice kick there from Russolino. And Arlington is on the board. That was a huge drive for them. I know it ultimately didn't end where they wanted it to end in the end zone, but just to get something on the first drive of the second half. I've always felt like the first drive of the second half is arguably the most important drive of the game. It's because you get to make your adjustments, you get to settle things down, and then you can come out in the second half with a different plan and a different mindset. So a good job by Arlington finally getting on the board.
Renegades railed scoreless in the first half for the first time this season. Fred Brown from the 7, taken down at the 20. It'll be Kurt Bankert coming out to run the offense for San Antonio. Picked up in a trade with Houston middle of the week after both quarterbacks from last week went down.
Bad frog. Pistol double left. Good buff. Alert bad frog. On 1, ready?
So you hear good Buffalo. Alert bad frog, meaning the run will be to the right, and if you don't like it, you flip it, you're going to the left.
We're going. Hey, alert.
Now you alert it, because you have too many defenders on the right-hand side, you run to the left.
Bad frog, that was Patrick. No gain. Reach Sinnott injured in the game last week. Jack Cohen injured in practice this week.
Got it? Let's go double F. Excuse me, let's go nickel. Let's go 1 double strong.
1 double strong.
Let's go fake 81 hot lock.
Fake 81 hot lock.
Fake 81 hot lock.
Fake 81 hot lock.
Fake 81 means you're going to get
Vegas.
hard play action.
We're going.
So throw a little wrapper right around it.
180. 180.
Pressure from the edge. Picked up. Baker steps up and intercepted. Picked up by Donald Payne. And the Renegades have their hands on the momentum now. Third takeaway this season by this Arlington defense.
Never be late over the middle. Ever. You cannot ever be late. Bankert unfortunately learns the hard way right here. He's rolling, trying to throw it back across his body against the grain. And the defensive flow is right out underneath the intended target where Payne is there to make a play.
Yeah!
No. Second in the league with 13 takeaways, this Arlington defense. And here's his pass to Davion Smith. And on the screen, he's going to take it down to the 15-yard line. Katie George.
Donald, when your offense clearly needs
something. How big is a play like that, which you just made?
Hey, we just trying to give them a spark, baby. Offense, they work so hard in practice. We know they got great athletes. We got great coaches on that side of the ball. If they need a pickup, we got them.
What'd you see?
Hey, look, D-line going crazy right now. Going crazy, getting pressure on the quarterback. It's my job just to catch it.
And you did that. Thank you.
Might want to catch Arlington on a live line now. You certainly have the momentum. Davion Smith pokes through for a gain of 2. Renegades now given 1.5 points.
You can see, I mean, this is who Arlington's been all season long. They thrive when it comes to turning people over. Second most turnovers created in the XFL coming into this game. And then they usually cash in when they get the short field.
And a pair of pick sixes in week 1 right here in this stadium.
You got man coverage. Work Canella. This is your guy. Work him. Man coverage.
Ball start, offense number 56, 5-yard penalty, still second down.
We'll get the center, Cameron Hunt.
I'd go with the exact same look, and I would throw Canella on a corner route right now. I mean, I'd go empty. I got Canella in a one-on-one situation against the safety. A.J. McCarron threw a touchdown on the exact same play.
Smash on 1, right?
Oh, smash. I like what I'm hearing. Smash would be that corner route that I'm begging for.
Ooh, 80. Monday. Where's hurt?
Coming back this way. Changes his eyesight. Now he's going to scramble. Through Plitt. Finally taken down by Jordan Williams after a 4-yard gain. What happened?
He worked the wrong side. Canella's your guy, and he's open to the top. He works the left-hand side. And as a result, look at the route inside. Gets kind of turned around, kind of falls off course. He did a good job of making something out of nothing, but he's got to identify where his matchup advantages are. Look at Canella. He's on the corner route. Look at the separation. That's a touchdown if you throw it to the front pylon.
Hey! Right? Monday. Ready?
Pressure coming. Plitt lets it go in zone. It into the stands. 16-yard strike. And Renningham caught that thing with the eyes in the back of his head.
What an unbelievable catch by Winningham. I don't even know how he sees it. The defender's right between him and the football. Throws his arms up, reels it in. What an incredible play.
They're going to go for 1 to take the lead. They're 2 for 2 on their 1-point conversions. Smith tries to punch it in. Stops short. We're tied at 9, and the Arlington offense, after hitting the snooze button in the first half, finally got their wake-up call. Lawan Winningham with his second touchdown grab of the season. Was at camp with the Jaguars last year. And now he's got them tied up at 9.
0! Back. One point. Right. Yeah, 1 point. Go.
The perfect heist movie is also the best movie of the year.
You're welcome.
Great catch.
Appreciate you. 9. He's a great quarterback. So with 9 and Kyle. I just got my contacts about 2 days ago, so I can see a little bit now.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. I just got my contacts, got to renew. So he puts the ball out there, and that's just what I do. That's what I get paid to do. So that's what I'm going to do.
Was that your decision to get new contacts, or did someone tell you need contacts?
I knew I needed some. It was about time to go get some.
Well, keep those things in.
Appreciate it.
The reaction was amazing by LaJuan Winningham, who played college football at the University of Central Arkansas. Led all of FCS with 12 touchdowns in 2019. Momentum's a funny thing in football. Arlington was missing a sense of urgency. Came out the second half, got a field goal. And then the takeaway and the touchdown. And now we're tied at 9, and they think the ball came out again. Sal Cannella says it belongs to Arlington.
I didn't have a ball out. Did anybody have a ball out?
The ball came out late, but I don't know if he was down. Cannella ripped it out as he was going to the ground. It was recovered by Arlington.
Obviously, they're looking at this in the command center.
Down by rule.
The ruling on the field is the runner was down by rule. First down.
We're still looking. What's going on?
Dean, are you looking at that?
Yes, we are looking at it.
Bob Stoops could challenge this. He knows Dean Blandino's looking at it, but if Dean doesn't have enough time,
Dean. All right, we're going to stop it.
They're going to stop.
They're going to stop the play. They're stopping the play.
The ruling on the field of the runner down prior to the ball coming loose is under review.
That's my best look right now. Exactly, because the ball comes out now. Let me see if we can sync. Do we have anything else that shows me the range?
You hear the sync trying to
Chris,
get the
we're
two
looking
looks
at it
right next to each other. Simultaneous action, trying to see if his knee is down.
That's the first time I see the ball out, and it looks like the right knee is down first, but again, not definitive yet. Right now we're at a stance. Yep, I'm looking through bodies on the near hand now. I'm going to go to my end zone shot, which is behind the play. I don't have anything definitive.
You hear nothing definitive.
All right, Chris, we're going to let the ruling on the field stand.
There you go. So it stands. Nothing definitive to confirm the call, but
after review, the ruling on the field stands is called first down.
There's a lot going on back in the command center.
I'm amazed at how many different looks Dean can get all simultaneously. How quickly he gets through them. Just such a seamless process, and I just absolutely love the transparency that we have in this league.
Well, pass from a Louisville quarterback who's under center for San Antonio, and Jaquez Patrick picks up 1 yard first down. If you're San Antonio, how to get some momentum here?
Got to lean on the run game. They used that with success early. Then you marry up your run game with some play action. So good apple. This will be that short little screen to the right-hand side.
Yep. Here we go. Vegas. Here we go.
Pass to the right.
What is that?
And nothing doing for Fred Brown. Josiah Coatney had him sniffed out, and it's a loss of 8.
How about 327 pounds nose guard tracking down? It's all because the throw is a little off the mark. You see, kind of forces the receiver backwards, has to go to a knee, which gives plenty of time for the defensive lineman in pursuit to make the play. But that was great hustle by the big fella.
Got it off just in time. Pass a little bit low. And you got to think that his challenges with the clock lead to some rush decision-making after the snap.
Yeah, that just, I mean, he saw it, though. Clearly, that was a point of emphasis at halftime. Hey, you got to be more mindful of the play clock. So he saw it, and he actually got it off. Everything looked good. But when you're scrambling, you don't have the opportunity to kind of communicate with your offensive line, and your protection might not be set. So as a result, he gets hit, and the throw's off the mark.
Brad Wing gets into this one and angles it over the shoulder catch. Victor Bolden taken down by the first man there. 55-yard punt. And it looks like Arlington is changing quarterbacks again. Tied at 9. We'll be back after these messages in a word from your ABC station.
Good rush. Great job, Donald. Great job, buddy. Oh, yeah. 0! Back. Yeah! Hey, hell of a catch. Great job.
Bob Stoops and the Renegades, their outlook has changed. They come in second place in the XFL South. They play 2 different quarterbacks. How do you find a rhythm when it's turned into a yo-yo?
I think it's impossible. I mean, especially if you know you make a mistake, you get yanked, right? So what does that do psychologically to the quarterback? Man, it's almost impossible to play well when you're worried about making mistakes.
Well, teams have alternated quarterbacks. Letty Brown has nowhere to go. It's a loss of 4. Renegades only had 2 first downs in the first half. They picked up first downs on consecutive plays in the second half and already have outgained the first half total.
Here we go. We got gun double right, alley full, rock knife on one, right?
Second and 14 for Arlington. Big run from Letty Brown. Let's get it to Cole Kubler.
John, I saw you checking out the tablet a few minutes ago. Just take me through first how you look at this.
First, I just try to see what they get into on third down. I try to see if there was any holes anywhere else I could have went. And also, I was just trying, that's all I was trying to see, basically.
Difference is in the NFL, you can't rewind. I mean, you can rewind on this thing, go back, check out formations. How valuable is it?
Man, it's valuable. It's like a cheat code during the game, so it's very helpful.
Sweet. Thank you, Juwan.
Yep.
Monday.
Give you a better look at this thing after the play, G-Mac.
3rd and 2. Play action. And that's good for an Arlington first down, and the connection to Nate Becker.
Nicely done there. But Cole, what I love about it is you can kind of get a feel for what the game plan is of the opposition. You can watch safeties rotate. The only bad thing about it, Cole, is after you make a mistake, we all know that play that you're dreading watching on Monday when you come back in to watch the tape. Well, you have to watch it in real time, and you got to deal with that right there. That is not fun.
A little pull cut action. 3 offensive linemen out to the left side. They go back to the right. And nothing doing for Speedy Hall.
It's a Mike Leach formation that we saw last week, Tom. But you're right, G-Mac. You get, whether it was a bad snap or you miss a protection or something from a quarterback perspective, you miss that read, you get to come over here and look at it in every angle and see it real time. That's not the ones you want to talk about.
No, at least you get it out of the way.
Gun double right, I'll leave full lock, 9 home lock. Ready?
Second and 9 for Sloter. Sloter pulls it back, and then he got drilled. It's Alante Scott again. 2nd sack of the game for Scott. 4 sacks this year.
And this is just a bad decision by Sloter. It's RPO. You got man coverage. The worst thing that you can do in an RPO against man coverage, you got to hand that ball off. Now, it's obviously hindsight 2020. If you don't like the throw, you got to dirt it immediately. Up front, the offensive line thinks you're handing it off, so they're not in pass protection.
Explain dirt.
Throw it in the ground.
Monday. Hey, Daytona.
And now 3rd and 14. Flag down. Here's Sal Cannella.
Got legal formation. Not enough on the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be.
Do we have a choice here for San Antonio to decline for 4th down?
And we're waiting on whether they want to accept or decline.
Illegal formation. Not enough players on the line of scrimmage. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
That was the left tackle Willie Beavers. He wasn't on the line of scrimmage. Should be. I thought they would have left him with 4th and 8. 4th and 6. Instead, they give another crack at a 3rd and long.
Yeah, I'm not really understanding the thought process here. You can get off the field on
the quick. Ready?
They're at the 37-yard line. It wouldn't be 4-down territory. So
Tell them back up. Tell them back up.
I would have declined that penalty and just gone with it.
They go to draw. And another flag comes in from the backside.
Okay, another option here for decline. Take it. Holding. Offense. Number 56. 10-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
Wouldn't this be something if Arlington just threw up a jump ball on 3rd and 25 and they end up getting the first down? I mean, San Antonio's defense has gotten off the field twice now.
I will tell you this, though. This is the best San Antonio's offense has looked. They're picking up more yardage, moving the ball to the right.
That's a fair point.
Another crack at 3rd down for Kyle Sloter. Started his college career at Southern Miss.
We're just going to hand it off.
They had a coaching change at Southern Miss. Sloter walked by the workroom one day, found himself not on the depth chart at quarterback. He had been moved to a wide receiver before anybody told him. That was a clue. He said, I might try to find someplace else to play. Ended up at Northern Colorado and only got a chance to start there when the starter got injured.
The guy fell back under it. He did? Yeah, the second window maybe, but.
And now they'll go look with Chuck Long as co-offensive coordinator.
Oh, man.
See what kind of field position San Antonio ends up with. Okay, King. Here's Travans. Marks finds the sideline and dances out of bounds. Week 6 of the league wraps up tomorrow night on ESPN2. Roughnecks travel to our nation's capital to take on undefeated DC. 7 o'clock Eastern on ESPN2 and also streaming live on the ESPN app.
It's going to be a great game. Obviously, as the North has been so strong, the South a little bit more inconsistencies, but the Roughnecks have certainly been the class. Which is a huge win for them if they could go on the road and make it happen.
Game of the year in the league so far. Maybe a preview of the championship game. Lob and incomplete. Vasher, the intended receiver. They obviously like the matchup with Vasher, but neither Pass nor Bankert's been able to hook up with him on those plays.
Yeah, and they just got to give him a chance. I mean, he's so big, so long, 6'6". Just give him something he can jump and go get. Because if you throw it out of bounds or over his head, his height does nothing for him.
5 targets, 1 catch. Patrick through the crowd. Offensive coordinators Jimmy Johnson, second consecutive game calling plays for Johnson.
Nickel. Let's go Tay, stack right hack. Tay, stack right hack. Let's go 70.
Looks like his headset's going out. So you can see Juwan trying to.
But now the play clock's at 10.
Hey, go. Hey, 74.
Juwan Pass trying to draw it up on his own. Says just go deep and can't hook up with Vasher again.
We got it up top.
Hines Ward looking for a pass interference that he might challenge.
I just called this.
The coach can challenge any ruling on the field. And they'll say, let's punt it away. They'll bring it into the third quarter.
That was kind of chaotic there for Juwan Pass. Sounded like his audio and his headset inside of his helmet went out, so he kind of had to just figure out a way to get a play called.
Joe Powell takes it at the 9-yard line. And that'll cost them some yardage. Touchback would have taken it out to the 35. San Antonio and Arlington are tied at 9. Renegades defense has come up with some big plays. The interception by Donald Payne led to this touchdown pass. And at the end of 3 quarters in Arlington, we're tied at 9. Back to these messages and a word from your ABC station.
They don't have a good picture of it upstairs. Everybody's kind of like, I don't know. So when they start talking like that, it's not worth it right now. But at some point, we got to do it. But any questionable calls from here on out, then I got to use it. I can't take it home with me.
Guys were talking about Vasher a little bit earlier. How do you get him more involved?
Just got to give him an opportunity. You know, when he's going deep and you throw it out of bounds, that's not giving him an opportunity. So we just got to find a way to make plays, not lose on first down. But we definitely need some explosive plays from Vasher.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
And you see the red dash under each team name. That's the challenge that they have remaining underneath their timeouts. There's like a must-win for San Antonio.
97. Here we go.
2 games behind Arlington in the XFL South. For that last playoff spot. Letty Brown.
Let's go. Deuce right.
Here we go. Hey. Wow. Here we go. Hey, we got Deuce right. Listen up. We got Deuce right, 31 trap, auto on 1. Ready?
31 trap, little handoff inside to the left-hand side.
Letty Brown again, former West Virginia Mountaineer. He skips his way for a gain of a few, and that's going to leave him just short. Ben Davis had to stop.
12. Let's go. Wristband 10. Alert Rambo.
Here we go. Hey. We got Trey Wright, Z maybe, 34 jab duo X hitch, alert Rambo on 1. Ready?
So he says the Z maybe. That means if that safety's down, you got to bring your Z down to go block that safety. So the receiver on the right-hand side should have to motion in to go block number 5. Yeah, there he goes. So he points him out and says, hey, you got that guy?
It's a 3rd and 1. And it's a first down carry by Letty Brown, Philadelphia native from Newman Goretti and then West Virginia. A little extra talk with he and Delonte Scott, who's got 2 sacks in this game.
Nice run there by Letty Brown. You can see him just get low and run right underneath the defender that was unblocked in the hole. So he looks smooth, man. I mean, Letty Brown was an excellent back at West Virginia. You can tell he's got fresh legs.
Hey,
Changing the play now.
Here's Brown again. Nothing opened up, but he still picked up 2. And Letty Brown's going to get a breather here, replaced by Devion Smith.
Here we go. Hey, we got gun double left. Ali 5, lock knife on 1. Ready?
Here's that same RPO. Slaughter decided to pull and end up taking a big sack on the last possession. Let's see if this time he decides to hand it off.
Hands it off. No gain. 3rd and 8. What kind of freedom does Kyle Slaughter have to get out of that play?
You can on an RPO, if you have 2 high safeties, you can definitely throw it if you want to. But it's really more about the look and how much space you have. I think you're probably better off handing it off against a 2 high shell. Man coverage across the board. Sal Cannella should be your guy in the slot up top.
On 3rd and 8, looking for Cannella. And it's tipped at the line of scrimmage. Thought it was hitting ahead. This is something that Kyle.
Come on. Hey, he hit my face. He hit my face. Watch. He hits my face.
This is something Bob Stoops could challenge. He talked Slaughter out of it last week, and the same thing happened.
Bob Stoops is a defensive guy. I don't think he views that as roughing the passer. That's for sure.
It'll take a high hop. Bonds picks up a couple for a 48-yard punt. We're tied at 9. Fourth quarter action in the XFL from Arlington continues.
Show out today. Let's put the league on notice, man. Let them know what you're about today, all right?
Yeah, throw it up the Bash. We got him. He throws it out of bounds. Ball, ball, ball!
You gotta give him a chance.
TJ Vasher has been targeted 6 times, only has 1 catch. It was Hines Ward going to pump up his quarterback, draw pass. Now Kurt Bankert is in, and Bankert's going to float one deep downfield, and it is incomplete, but a flag for pass interference, and San Antonio is going to turn this into great field position. Darren Evans got flagged.
Pass interference. Defense number 24. Spot foul. Automatic first down.
Just a great job taking a shot. Throw was actually really nice from Bankert. Obviously, the collision before the ball arrives is going to result in pass interference. One of the few times we've seen today protection hold up long enough to be able to drive the ball down the field.
It's a 47-yard gain for San Antonio. Brahmas getting 3.5 points today. Zacchaeus Patrick picks up 2 yards. Donald Payne with the stop.
Good frog. Good frog. Good frog.
Hand off to the right-hand side.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Patrick on the run. Kurt Bankert was signed by this team on just Thursday, brought over in a trade. His dad Played semi-pro football until he was 41 years old. Now a tattoo artist. He's done all the art on Bankert, most of it hidden underneath those long sleeves.
Trips left. Trips left, snug. 75. Shake.
We're going to get man coverage here.
Vegas, Vegas. We go.
32 to throw. Incomplete. Vasher, the intended receiver. Evans had the coverage.
And another opportunity there where Vasher doesn't have a chance to go up and try to make a play. And there was a lot of contact there.
PI! Call it! You've got to call it!
This will be a 45-yard
You've got to call it! That's PI!
Looks like Hines Ward's going to challenge this.
He was looking for something to challenge. We got Dean Blandino back in the XFL Command Center.
Dean's on it. Dean's on it.
Chris, we're looking at it. He's challenging that it was pass interference.
Bo, is he challenging? Are you challenging for illegal contact?
Yes, he's bumping him.
Dean, yes, he is challenging for illegal contact.
Okay, I'm looking at it. All right.
San Antonio is challenging the ruling on the field of
yeah, that's the
contact.
Ball's in the air. Yep, ball's already in the air, so we got pass interference for nothing. I don't have any material restriction. Looking at high end zone, I'm gonna look at that.
It's got to be either illegal contact or holding.
Saying the ball's in the air, so it's pass interference or nothing. Once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, it can't be holding, it can't be illegal contact.
So I don't have any material restriction. All right, Chris, ruling on the field will stand, no foul. Ruling on the field stands.
Wow. We got Dean Blandino
so he's lost
after sending in the rule.
Correct.
And communication with the White Hat.
After review, there is no illegal contact on the play. San Antonio has used its first timeout and no longer has a right to challenge for the remainder of the game.
We saw from that far side handheld with the left hand on the shoulder patch. What would make it a pass interference in that scenario? Why is that contact not PI?
Sure, there's two things. There's illegal contact prior to the pass, which is beyond 5 yards. The ball was in the air when the contact occurred, and there was contact, but it didn't materially restrict the receiver's ability to make a play on the ball. You're looking for a twist or turn, something significant, and we just didn't see it.
Thanks for the time. Appreciate the insight. 45-yard attempt. And that is good. San Antonio didn't get the call. Hines lost his challenge, but they reclaimed the lead. 8:56 left in regulation. San Antonio up on Arlington 12-9. Back after a word from your ABC station. nation's capital. We've got a tight one here. San Antonio with the lead. There are the Nuggets in that game tomorrow night. But right here, San Antonio leads Arlington 12-9. And Arlington looking for a big return. John Parker Romo's had a big leg in this one. 2 made field goals. His wife is in the stands with Cole.
I'm here with Lauren Romo. Obviously, your husband just knocks the field goal through. I don't know what was more exciting, seeing him kick the field goal today or your gender reveal yesterday for your baby.
I don't know. They were both pretty exciting. We're super excited to have a little girl, and I love watching him do what he does best, so it's fun.
Congratulations. Take us through the reveal. It had to be some sort of kick reveal, right?
No, actually, we didn't do that this time. We thought about it, but yeah, we just had some balloons, but they were pink, so it's going to be a girl, and it was exciting.
We have a little girl coming. Do we have a name picked out?
Not yet. We still got to work on that.
Due date?
August 20th.
There you go. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Lauren.
Thank you.
Big weekend for the Romo family. Here's Davion Smith still on his feet. And finally ridden out of bounds. That is Sean Downey. And so John Parker Romo knew he was going to be a dad, but now he knows he's going to be a girl dad. That changes everything, Greg McElroy.
That is awesome. Congratulations to the Romo family. And he's had a nice day today. He's kicking the go-ahead field goal just a moment ago.
There it is. Hashtag girl dad.
Very good.
380 is high.
And movement on the right side of the Arlington line.
Yeah, false start. Go with it. Go with your number.
Right tackle.
False start. Offense, number 81. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
A couple they could have chosen from. They tag it on Nate Becker.
Guys, I just had a family member as well tell me that the reason they did a kicker reveal is that a family member already did that. How do you
It's been
steal
done.
that?
It's been
You have a
taken. How do you do
professional
that?
kicker in the family. How do you steal that idea?
We go, touch. Blue lady.
Quarterback blitz. Flag down. And now goes the quarterback again.
2 flags. 2 flags.
There's one flag very early and then one flag really late. There might be 2 penalties on this one.
Okay, so we have one on the defense, one on the offense. We're going to offset. No. Okay. All right.
There are fouls by both teams. They will offset. Illegal formation. Offense, eligible receiver covered on the line of scrimmage. Personal foul, face mask, defense number 42. Replay first down.
That was line judge Monique Washington sharing it with Chris Quick. Offset. Kickoff Arlington was given 3.5. That flipped big time by halftime, and then after Arlington went back ahead, numbers were back in their favor. Lowest point total on the board all XFL season at 33.
That one feels cozy right now. 33 feels real cozy.
Big hole for Letty Brown and a first down run for the Renegades. Picked up 11.
The run game has really picked up for Arlington here in the second half. Offensive line's doing a nice job, and both Letty Brown and Davion Smith done a really good job finishing runs. I mean, they continue to churn forward, get those yards after contact. Love to see a shot play at some point here from Arlington. Push the ball down the field.
There it is. And he's open. Caught for the first down. Javante Payton. And a 48-yard strike for the Renegades.
This is a great job by Clint. Look at his eyes to the right, working that free safety in that direction. That bought him just enough time and just enough room to be able to squeeze that ball in on the downfield throw. It's an excellent job of manipulating defensive back in order to create a little bit more room for the throw.
Longest Arlington play of the year.
Double right, gun double left, both close. 99 still the auto on one, right? Hey, 10
Hey, we're good, we're good. Ready?
Here's Letty Brown on the toss. Got crunched behind the line of scrimmage. Sean Williams. First man there, Sal Cannella getting into it with the officials. And Monique Washington.
Here we go. Pop the gun, double F, steer 3, F bubble on black. Ready? Steer 3, F bubble.
You hear the hop. That means the running back is going to hop from one side to the other side, and they're going to hand it off to the left-hand side.
And we got false start. And she got Cannella.
False start. Offense, number 80. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Going to talk trash to the side judge. Don't then move early on the next play.
Oh, yeah. The official will get you every single time, but that was unfortunate there for Arlington. They had a really good look to run it to the left-hand side.
There's a 4th false start charge to Arlington in this game.
He just gave a hand signal to the right-hand side.
Hands it off. And nowhere to go on 2nd and 16. Matthew Gotel was the first man there on Letty Brown.
As soon as they make the big play, they go backwards. 8 yards after the biggest play of the season, man. I mean, this is just crazy.
Hey, let's go.
They haven't been able to get anything done.
Green jet, Duke, wide fade on 1, right? Hulk right, Hulk right. You got Duke over there. Duke.
All right, your Y is going to be down here. Here's your Y. You have one-on-one with him